This is the September 8th, 2022 Link to the Past Rando Daily Challenge. Checking now, my flag. Yeah. The code matches. What do we know about this? It's fast Ganon. The tower is open with a random number of crystals. Ganon's vulnerable after only 3. The item placement is beatable, from my understanding. Which means there's going to be stuff we'll never actually see. Swords are randomized. Item difficulty is hard, whatever that means. No glitches required. And we will move from there. Let's actually start this. There's as little there as I thought there was. Green pendant is where it is. Desert's a crystal. And Hera's a big crystal. This was like an amazing mental discovery, and it really shouldn't be. Oh, I just walk over here. Arrows. Everything except the arrow's been a heart so far. I'll get the other one. Ow. I want it. How did I even get past it the first time? Wait, really? I guess I'm unlikely to have these bombs. It is actually nice to do this again, having like, oh, what? Okay. I really expected that last one to be another 20. It is nice to be doing this room again, because like that was like a growing up thing. You just always did this room. You got your 80 rupees, you could buy the bombs now, or buy the bottle. That was really good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, now come on now. I thought the fake items that were added to the pool were supposed to be green 20s. I like that return on investment. I do absolutely love getting the ocarina. Makes checking swamp in South Shore like that much easier. Birds in the wall. I think Fred gets it all the way onto this side though. It's like, why can't I ever do that? Bottle. Won't say no to a bottle. Fred. I think that's vanilla, but I'm not positive that's vanilla. Want that. Now I can actually get up to Hera. I do have 10 bombs. Classic. I'll take those. I now have more bombs. I'll leave that one behind. That's Zora money. That's Dark World access. Well, I need a Moon Pearl, but that's Dark World access. This is an interesting cave. Yeah. got the blue mail. It's fine. Just bombs. Actually, there is swimming back to go and shortcut all the way up there. That's fine. We're going to... First, we're going to check the basin because we've now saved and quit in the first place. But next on the itinerary is actually going and cashing in the mushroom. And yeah, I can't do anything other than pay off Zora right now anyway if I go up there. Cashing the mushroom is free, so we're gonna just do it. Like, especially with the flute. I've got the money. I've got to... I can't go to Zora. I can't justify it. We can enter Hera. There's actually not a ton we can do there. We could get lucky and get the big key, I guess. Which opens up more things we can look at, but... $320. Oh, wow. I'm realizing that these bombs constitute my entire ability to actually check things. Really not sure how that happened, but sure. It feels like I shouldn't be able to be here without something besides bombs to hit the crystal switches. Yet here we are. Just trying to get a bomb dropper. That's the other item, which means there is nothing else here. And there's nothing else to do on Death Mountain. I'm like looking at the tracker like, are you serious? Thinking this over. Yeah, the tracker's serious. Quake. I can't actually open those chests. But, merely walking in does at least chase away the bird. Actually want that. That is all I really needed. Glad I came in here. I rarely come in here this soon. That's the strat. What's up, X-Ray? No cursed stuff right now. Well, I don't think so. The official item logic is dubbed beatable, which means if I don't need it, I might not have access to it. I've seen scenes like this where like you have to do out of logic things to get access to those things. Like hiding the hookshot behind a hookshot gap that you can cross. You might be able to cross through some other means. So you can have things like this item is blocked by itself. Ergo, you can never actually get it without trickery. You doing good, Dragon? Oh yeah, well, even in vanilla rando, actually, if the big key is not actually needed for anything other than the big chest can have the big key. Like that is a thing that actually happens already. Okay. The swordless life. Swords are in the shuffle somewhere. They do exist. What do I really want to do right now? You know what? I'm gonna do the other thing I just saw. That is possible. Been an interesting week. That doesn't sound like it's good interesting. Hope you're doing okay. We've had a similarly interesting week, but it's more the financially interesting. No one's in trouble. We're just mad. And it is a lot of first world problems. Oh, we got that. Still no bottles. Yeah, you're not supposed to get that many strikes. It's kind of like against the rules. And so began X-Dragon's career creating Pathfinder Infinite material. I actually want to do other things first, but I'm also planning on death abusing here for a moment. Oh no. Because now I can save and quit to the dungeon entrance. What do we got here anyway? That's a pendant. Why am I there? T-Rock has the big one, and thus the rest are crystals. Well, there is that. I mean, I'm a firm believer in everybody gets one. Everyone gets to completely screw up once. And as long as nobody, like, died. You know what? Everybody screws up. But, yeah. It's all relative to the thing, and you always end up then, like, wondering, okay, when's it gonna happen again? Oh no, the story keeps going. Here we go. There wasn't a change of heart at all. Yeah, it's fine. I gotcha. The story keeps going. Yeah. Oh, God. Angel Hernandez is strike 3. That means strike 3 was like way off the plate. But I mean, like the flip side of that too is you don't have to stick around to see it happen either. GTFO, as it were. Do I want to stay in here? I don't really have a hammer or any way of killing blind. The famous front four. Oh yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. I'm actually like half jealous, like the fact that all this Pathfinder stuff is creeping up. It's like, wow, this is awesome. Maybe I should do that instead of this, but here I am doing this. Yeah, same here. It's been a normal week. The general consensus is there's no reason for nobody to want to buy the house except we didn't make it look good. And it's not like, yeah, it looks fine. It looks normal. The problem is, oh, they want it to look really good. Fine, whatever. So if anybody knows how to install lighting fixtures, I've got a bunch of... The 1 or 2 times I've actually tried to like open up the little hole in the ceiling where you mount the fan and like make it work. Like the wires are always like so weird and small, and it's a pain to get the connectors together. I haven't used any magic yet. I don't need those. Yeah, it's like I can climb the ladder, I can unhook the panels and all the other stuff. That's fine. And then it's like, well, here's the ground wire, and I'm trying to wrap this. It's like, am I missing the trick where I'm supposed to like, what? Get another like set of connecting wires to make it work? Because that would be something that it's like I expect that kind of thing to be in the manual, but like nobody tells you that. So it's like, sure, whatever. I guess I'm just bad at this stuff. That is what is blocking my entry into Mire. I'll take that. The good part about accessible or beatable is it means if there are items, you can deflect the boomerang. What? If there are items that are going to block themselves, that's fewer items that can, you know, just be thrown around randomly. I thought the boomerang stunned these fools. Okay. This must be the hard item logic with the boomerang just not working. That makes me mad. Shovel. So that means the boomerang's probably either not at all useful or only useful in the context of hitting switches. What can I do? Oh, I have a sword now, so I can actually get into Hyrule Castle. I can defeat Lanmo and claim that crystal. Honestly, there's not going to be an item here, so there's really I shouldn't be doing this yet. Like, I should wait until I have better equipment to do this. But we're doing it. I've still yet to approach Eastern Palace at all, which means Sahasra's hut is just kind of hanging out there. Alright, it does still function as a boomerang, right? Cool. I take it back, X-Dragon. As far as I'm concerned, the boomerang not stunning enemies is a cursed seed. Did this earlier today. Did it hit twice? I do absolutely love the idea of like the bomb, just like getting him with the bombs. Where am I going? Eastern definitely looks like a thing. What am I even looking for? I'm looking for a bow. I'm looking for another sword. Like, above anything else. A hammer is, like, required in half the things. I remember, I only actually need to get into like 3 dungeons. I only need 3 crystals, and I already have 1. I can kill Moldaworm, that's 2. What's my 3rd crystal? If I get a fire rod, it's over. Out of the way. This is the great problem with Randomizer. Not the great, but it is like the grand problem. It's the core of the problem. Anything can be anywhere, so you have to check everywhere. I don't fully grasp the weights. I haven't like looked into it. They supposedly exist. all I need to do now is like find out, oh, Turtle Rock needs ether, and coming down here was required. Well, might be required because there's so many items. I literally need a sword and a crystal. What do I need to get another crystal? The third crystal. Fire Rod for Skullwoods. Red Cane and Hookshot or Boots for Meyer. To like end up with Turtle Rock being the thing that's actually it's not going to be Turtle Rock because Turtle Rock requires Fire Rod, at which point I could do Skull Woods. So Turtle Rock is out. Unfortunately right now the places where I can find an item are not very large. And taking care of business at for Maldorworm, much like with Landmo, where I was eventually saying, you know, it's like I can kill it, but I should really wait until I have better equipment to do it, because it's not like Landmo's going anywhere. And there's nothing else there. There's no item to get for killing Landmo. Just the prize, just the crystal. What's up, Siberian Bull? How are you doing tonight? It's another 20. Look, I have to look up later, like, what is the actual rules on this stuff, because it's like, I'm seeing so many red rupees. I thought if an item was, like, removed because it was declared, like, not needed, or the hard logic says you cannot have this. I thought it was a green 20. Alright, Sahasla's Hut's high on the list of things, place to go now. I'll take the heart container. I see purple chest. The checks that are available are purple chest, graveyard ledge, Sahasla's Hut, and the first 5 items of Eastern Palace. Hammer would be very nice. Hammer would give me nothing. Hammer gives me a couple of checks. It does not actually give me a crystal. Hammer and bow gives me pod. Hammer and hookshot gives me swamp. Hammer, well, ices is fine. Hammer gives me access to more things, though. That's definitely true. So nothing doing here. It's like the weighting of items tends to push the idea that, at least to me, that purple chest has something useful in it. Because it's sort of further along the chain of what is currently accessible. Because you need Dark World access to get to it. In fact, you need Mitts, which was my Dark World access. Graveyard Ledge requires roughly the same amount of access. It requires Dark World access and a mirror. Although it also, I think it, I don't know, that's as much access as it requires. Yeah, Fire Rod gives me Skull Woods. So what I really want right now is a Fire Rod. Turtle Rock cannot go down without a Fire Rod, so Turtle Rock is already off the end of the chain. A hammer gives me access. I will say that a hammer does give me access to Dark Death Mountain. A hookshot also gives me access to Dark Death Mountain. The hammer is slightly better because, in theory, I could get into Turtle Rock, although if I get a red cane, That is a good chunk of the equation for Meyer. Meyer is low on the list of crystals I want to do. So is Swamp. They are there. I would accept Pod if I was given a bow and a hammer. I would just go and do it. I think the first chest I opened was a dungeon item. So, well, it was an item. It wasn't a dungeon item, so I'm going to click that button. Some cache is above the pose. I believe that refers to Graveyard Ledge. Gee, thanks. So that again implies I should be going to the purple chests. Because once we're done, once we get the third item out of Eastern, which, by the way, it has to be in this chest or it's not here. If we can't get the item in this, like if this is the compass, I think that's the one that's missing, then Armos holds the item and Armos is bow blocked. We are bow blocked. Thieves Town hypothetically could also have the item we need. We got the first 4 items, so the last 2 are back there. Again, though, we don't have a hammer. And that's where it's like, I don't want to go in there because it's possible that the item we need is blocked by a hammer. We can beat Blind, but Blind has a pendant. That's the only pendant we can acquire right now, and it's not the green one. So this sends me to purple chest, which I was looking at, like, I should just go and get the purple chest right now. It probably has the fire rod. As a reminder, it's actually not just the fire rod I need. I do need another sword. Can't beat Ganon with a fighter sword. He shrugs that shit off for breakfast. There's my bow. Imagine if I did that first. God. Now, if this really is advanced hard logic, I think that means there's only... I think actually both bows exist, but you can only claim one of them. The second one becomes money. Given the choice of looking for 2 items in the basement of Thieves Town and hoping they're there and accessible. Especially given that Big Chest is hammer locked. I can't get to it without a hammer. The hammer could still be there. But it would have to be in one of the other 3 chests. What do you think? Some caches above the pose. That's the same one. Bum bum ba dum bum. This gives me 2 items, one for the Armos Knights themselves, one for the green pendant getting cashed in. I only, like I said, at this point, hammer is now also go mode. Well, no, I need a sword. I still need a sword. Hammer is the preferred item by virtue of giving me access to more other things to do. Besides just meaning Pod gets to meet its demise. Because I still need that sword somewhere. Got a bottle. That opened up a new check. So I can now talk to the sick kid. Like, it's good to be over whatever thing had me, like, dead a month ago. It feels like I'm still getting over it. Let's go. This would be recording to spot 5. But I am going to turn in the bottle first, because I do still need a sword. Well, I mean, once you got the bow... Once the bow was received, it's like, well, the best thing for me to do is to do this, because I'd get a green pendant. Get an item, get another item. Now the hammer gives us access to do a whole lot of things. For one thing, the hammer is a better weapon to fight Maldorm with. I think it's 3-hit kill, and you don't see the enraged phase. Hammer's hitbox does suck though, so it's like very iffy if it's not something I want to do lightly. I'd still rather get the boots. But I can beat Pod as it stands, so that's 3 crystals. That's done. All I need is a sword. Get out of here. You too. So like, Hammer's hitbox is actually terrible. It's not that I can't use it, it's that it's so awkward. He's throwing bombs through the bushes again. Hammer does give me access to the top of Death Mountain as well, so as far as like quick overworld checks, there's a lot of stuff up there that can get done after this. The hope is that I find a sword down in here, and then we just call the whole seed a day. Still have to finish. The book does not do anything for me right now. The book is actually useless. We know PED is not really required. I mean, I guess it could be. I'd be really upset if the logical Master Sword is at Master Sword. Because that would require me to defeat Ice Palace, which would require Fire Rod. It's like, I'd have so many extra crystals by then. Might have access to them anyway. wanted that heart. This one. I need the big key, 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 I need the big key. I need a master sword, so I have to actually still check everything. Like, in theory, I guess there's a case to be made that I could check almost everything. And then come back in after just bopping Helmasaur. That might not make it either. This is what happens when I try to like do things too fast. Don't lose Cape. I have no idea what's on Cape Ledge. That might be my sword. Bomb. I've not been paying attention at all to which item I got when. I thought the hammer actually just straight up killed these guys. I suppose it doesn't. I suppose just because I heard there can't be any keys in here doesn't mean there can't be any other like normal dungeon bullshit in here. What's up, Conster? I don't have a big key. It's like I always get here and say, sweet, I have enough keys, I'm just gonna go in here and do the maze, I'm gonna do this now, and it's like, Cab, get the big key first. I guess it's been a couple of weeks now. Orange Piccolo is awesome. And just a bit more. I love that they're incorporating more of the shield Dragon Ball Z abridged stuff. Like my Shenron appears. I am the great and powerful oh, hey, it's you. I'm going with the trope that the dragon actually just like recognizes all the Dragon Ball Z characters at this point. Official media, I'm sure, like the dragon's gotta kind of be mostly friendly with them. That's fine. That can only be a small key. I don't know if big chests can have a small key. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure big chests here cannot have a small key, the same way the two in the back can't have a small key. It's just like they did it as a logic shortcut to make their lives easier. The Messenger is a fun game. Like 90% of the reason to play the Messenger is the shopkeep. What do we got? That's the map. Oh my goodness. We are hoping to see Master Sword on Helma. Otherwise, we have to go hunting for our sword. Now, there's a lot of places that sword can be. Easy places to check. Actually, Pyramid Ledge would be hilarious. Oh yeah, I love it when the game like kind of just gives you the tools immediately and says like if you do these little things you can go fast. But then like when you actually watch a speedrun, you can kind of see even more of like the little things. Because it really is like, if you played Mega Man X2, you know how to speedrun that game because you just use the claw everywhere. I actually, you know, I'm talking about where I'm going to go and check for things next, and I'm forgetting little things like I've got to go kill Multiworm still, which means I'm gonna be on Death Mountain. As long as I'm up there, that opens up like all of the checks for like Paradox Cave and everything else. They're gonna be right there. Like every speed game, right? People play it well after its release, and if people that like the game, they're watching the speedrun to feel the nostalgia. Part of the problem is the newer the game gets, the more all of its dialogue kind of gets subsumed by the speedrun, and that's part of the reason it was a fun game originally. That. Shouts to Blue Mail. Getting bodied. Let's do that. Not the item I was looking for. Okay. All the room, the time has come. I should play the messenger again and like learn at least like a basic route, even if it's just like a glitchless route. That game is a lot of fun. Like, Tales of Zilly is the same way. Me speedrunning it is not like playing the game again, because it becomes, oh, I'm skipping all these cutscenes. It's like remembering all the things that happened as I'm going through it. I have a boomerang now. Is this a full heart that was down here? I think it was just a piece. I'm getting it anyway. Bum bum ba-dum. Give me those pots. seem to have a lot of seeds recently where the first 4 dungeons I clear are the first 4 dungeons. This isn't going to give me my go mode sword, but it is going to get me my go mode crystal. And this seed is 3 crystals to damage Ganon, but I do not have a Master Sword. Time for the coffee break. Maybe. Well, this is where we get to... I have access to a lot of things with this hammer. This is why getting the hammer was the best way to go. What's up here? It's just a heart. So that's not my sword. So that's one check right away. The floating island is out. Is it Spiral Cave? Yep. I'm not familiar with the actual end conditions, I guess, for the advanced logic. I think a 3rd sword is possible. And we're here, so, and it's really easy to do, so is it possible? I won't say no to that. I wasn't even sure that was going to be here. That tells me this is... That plus all the hearts I'm seeing is telling me I'm not on the, like, super difficult mode I think I might be on. Granted, like, so many 20 rupee drops. Alright, well, half magic is actually still pretty good. I am fighting Ganon with nothing but a Master Sword. We're gonna do a little prep here. Close enough. It's like I know I have to go further south to get stuff, so it's like I just came here, I guess. I dance when... we'll have a final check on Pyramid Ledge. Because, I mean, it's right there. Although, realistically, the only thing I care about seeing is... There are two things I care about seeing. Silver arrows and a third sword. Anything else is a no. Actually, a blue potion would be yes. Oh, ice rod. Yeah, I mean, I'm not uncomfortable with what I have. I'd be more comfortable. It's one of those things where, like, the time it would take to go out and get that sword, or even the arrows, would be worth it. Next phase, he's close to a wall. That's the wrong side for me to do anything on. What? I love when someone thinks they're being cute with the item logic. Of course they're in Turtle Rock. Why would I ever go to Turtle Rock in this scene? That I did not know that. I like was vaguely aware I was in a harder logic set. I didn't know what it was gonna do. That's lame. Such as a hard mode, I guess. That was almost embarrassing. What happened? I tried to stab Ganon, and he shrugged off the hit and sent me tumbling into an abyss. I thought the half magic was precluded from this setting, from that difficulty setting, honestly. So when I got the half magic, I thought, oh, good, I'm safe from any nonsense. There we go. Easy seed. I'm like happy and sad that I'm like getting better at just a straight up Master Sword kill. 1049. So is there like a thread in here for this nonsense? Great anti-bob finished in 58 minutes on the in-game timer, which makes sense. They had the same situation. Go mode was on Death Mountain already, found it. So I guess it's fine I fought land mode because it didn't really matter. I could have had bow. That would have been the better weapon to bring to fight land mode. Yeah, if it wasn't in Paradox Cave, then it would have been Super Bunny Cave, and then it would have been Ganon. Then it would have been checking Ganon's tower, which was random number of crystals to access, and we never found out what that number was. So now what? I guess everybody who's here, it's what do you want to see? Another seed? Or should I pop in something else? We can do Setsuna. Let's do that. Let me get I Am Setsuna going after this plays out. This means the log into Steam. Half hour to find that sword. Boots were never found. One boss defeated with a Master Sword. His name was Ganon. One death was intentional. Ooh. Ooh. What spot did I double back on that caused that? So yeah, the blue potion thing was what was also making me think, should I just go and not bother looking for a third sword? Will a third sword not be available ever? And I think it was more I think a third sword is still available most of the time. I guess there's like a hard and a very hard. Let me get into Steam here. All right. I'm going to refill this drink, and then we'll play Setsuna probably for like 2 hours. Starting big picture mode.